I was never really a skinny guy, you know what I'm saying? But I played football, always lift weights, exercise. Never had a weight issue. Like I said, I was never skinny, but I was never fat. You know what I mean? Like, I was always a toned, athletic kid. Like, I never had a weight. I never had to watch my weight. I never had to watch what I eat.
That is until 3 years ago when Staten Island native Donnell Trotman gained over 100 pounds in a single year, tipping the scale at 366 pounds. There was something unusual about the weight gain. Only certain areas of his body got bigger.
My stomach, my face, back of my neck, like just like my waistband. My stomach and my waistband. You can see my legs and all that. Just like my arms, they're normal.
There were other strange changes too: trouble hearing, leg spasms, extreme fatigue, even from just chewing food, and dark stretch marks all over Donnell's body. He went for regular checkups with his primary physician, but all the regular function and blood tests came back normal. His doctor kept telling him he just needed to lose weight.
Now I'm like in the gym every day and I'm working out. I'm like, I'm getting dedicated to just like, oh, this is not me. I'm not a fat guy. I'm in the gym every day, but the weight is not going away.
Then one day, Donnell woke up seeing double. Concerned, he went to the emergency room where a young doctor noticed that the dark stretch marks might be a sign of a serious condition.
One intern checks and sees the stretch marks, and he's like, whoa, that's not a normal stretch mark. They come up with the word cushions. See the word cushions on the board. I'm like, what is cushions? I never even heard of it. Like, you know what I mean?
Cushing's disease is a relatively unique disease, and you end up with a little tumor in your pituitary gland, and that tumor causes you to secrete steroids. And just like if you take steroids in excess, or if you take them when you're not supposed to, or athletes who take steroids, they have damaging effects on the body. Causing the body to produce its own steroids in excess does the same thing. And so this disease results from a tumor in the pituitary that causes an increased amount of steroids in the body that over time really have an impact on all the body's functions and its physical form.
That tiny tumor at the base of his brain, no larger than a pencil eraser, was wreaking major havoc on his entire body. Donnell's steroid levels were 10 times higher than normal, and he exhibited many of the classic symptoms of Cushing's: significant weight gain within a short period of time, dark stretch marks on the skin, increased acne, hair growth in unusual parts of the body, thinning skin, sweating, and increased fatigue and lethargy. Donnell was referred to Dr. Peter Constantino and John Bukvar, who specialize in the treatment of pituitary tumors. They recommended surgery.
Surgery is by far the most successful of any treatment. Why? Because there's no pill or laser beam or radiation therapy that is as good as taking out or removing this small growth than surgery.
During the 3-hour procedure, the surgeons went in through Donnell's nasal cavity to access the tumor in the pituitary gland. With the use of advanced navigation tools, they were able to locate the growth and remove it with special micro-instruments. If he had gone undiagnosed for much longer, the effects of the disease might have been irreparable.
Well, if it's left untreated, you end up with all of the problems that we described, but even more. You have blood pressure problems, you end up having a heart attack, you end up becoming sedentary because you gain so much weight, tissues actually break down. Eventually you can die from it.
After the surgery, Donnell's condition began to improve almost immediately.
Even at our first office visit, he was subjectively feeling so much better. And you can tell he just looked better. He had more color in his skin. He said his stretch marks were beginning to fade, and he started feeling just better immediately.
Though Donnell still has to lose much of the weight he had gained, he is slowly returning to his old self and is once again able to do things that many people take for granted.
Walk. I could walk. I could dribble a basketball now. I could go to the grocery store. I could walk around the grocery store and actually shop. I couldn't do that before.
I expect Donnell to improve in so many ways, besides physically, emotionally, psychiatrically. He just is going to have energy that he never had. As he likes to say, he's going to be able to play basketball with his son and really have the energy to do the things he enjoys doing. And that's the most important part. The physical stuff is gravy compared to that.
I think my blessings every day that this guy walked up on me and he seen these stretch marks, and he said, you know what, you need to be tested for this, because I could probably not be here today, you know?
He's a good dribbler.